Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Robbie Donahoe, and welcome to our 2021-2022 Decatur Central High School All Sports Awards Banquet. My goodness, what a fantastic sports season it has been here at Decatur Central High School. Tonight, this virtual banquet video is in tribute and honoring all those incredible student athletes who made plays on and off the field from the fall to the winter and now through our spring sports. We've got great interviews, we've got great plays, great moments, great video, all across the board. Tonight is the night to tribute an incredible sports season here at Decatur Central High School. Now, this has been a production weeks in the making, so I am hosting this banquet, but you may see me with different clothing, different attire. Bear with me. We've got a lot to get to, and we've got some great moments and memories that we're going to honor tonight. Before we get this thing on the road, before we get this thing rolling, we turn things over to our athletic director, Justin Dixon, who will open things up for us tonight.
Good evening, Hawk fans. Appreciate all of you joining us for what is hopefully our last digital all sports celebration. Looking forward to be back in person next year for this event at the end of the school year. But again, thanks for joining us tonight and celebrating such a great year in Hawk athletics as we look to celebrate some great kids, great individual and team accomplishments today. I want to start by thanking a lot of very important people that help make Decatur Central Athletics a special place. I want to thank our school board and our superintendent, Dr. Persecki, for all of their support for Hawk Athletics, our high school administration with our principal Tom Winicki, and all of our SLC directors for their support academically for education-based athletics at Decatur Central. I want to thank our athletic department staff, our secretary, Joy Ayers, assistant athletic director, Derek Staten, DMS athletic director, Missy Harvey, Nick Jenkins, pavilion manager, our trainers, Nicole and Christina, for all of their efforts working with our student athletes, strength conditioning staff with Coach Lane and all of his hard work, and our operations folks, Dr. Folks and his team, Aaron Hillard, Mike Nelson with maintenance, CB's lawn care, our transportation staff with Miss Everman and all they do over there. Again, all those people help make Hawk Athletics special. We've got some great coaches in our program, all that dedicate time and effort to our kids and our community, and they are invaluable to us. So to all of our head coaches and assistant coaches of our 22 programs, thank you for a great year and for all your time. I want to thank our academic support team at the high school and middle school, 6 great ladies that help support our kids on a daily basis academically, and really appreciate their effort as being leaders of our academic support program. I want to thank all of our parents for your countless hours and patience with your kids and with our programs and attending events and being positive and cheering and supporting Hawk Athletics. Those senior parents, we're really going to miss you, and we hope that you've enjoyed your time here as parents in our athletic department. And then lastly, I want to thank our student athletes, especially our graduates. The senior class has been tremendous. It's been fun watching that group grow and mature and getting ready to go off and do great things. And our underclassmen, following the example of those seniors, we've got a bright future in Hawk Athletics with some great talented individuals coming up, hardworking people, and they've got a great example to follow in this senior class. Who accomplished so much on the track and on the field and on the court, and we're just really looking forward to them taking that next step and being great citizens and supporters of Hawk Athletics wherever you guys end up. So with that being said, let's celebrate some great folks tonight, great accomplishments from our teams and our athletes. It's great to be a Hawk. I'm very thankful to be in this position to lead our athletic department and help grow athletics in Decatur Township, and look forward to 22-23. But let's send these seniors off right and celebrate them tonight, and congratulations to all of our winners.
Thank you very much, Coach Dixon. It is now time to get us started with our 2021-22 All Sports Awards Banquet. We start with our Team Sportsmanship Awards. Now, the purpose of this award is to promote integrity and sportsmanship within all of our programs. The award will be given to the individual on each team which through actions both on and off the court or field has demonstrated fairness, respect, honesty, unselfishness, and responsibility. We start with our fall sports. For boys cross country, IHSAA Torres. For girls cross country, Azura Ferrario. For our fall cheerleading team, Tehran Hughes. For girls golf, Alexis Petty. For men's soccer, Jackson Galovic. Women's soccer, Sierra Lucas. Boys tennis, Flavio Mayorga. Volleyball, Dylan Wales. Now to our winter sports. For boys basketball, Jathan Price. Girls basketball, Grace Gill. For our winter cheerleading team, Sammy Gibson. For boys swimming, Evan Williams. Girls swimming, Ava Schmaltz. And for our wrestling team, Peter Sells. Now to our spring sports. For baseball, Alex Brawley. Boys golf, Tim Sanders. Our softball team, Morgan Boswell and Alexis Garrison. For girls tennis, Micaiah Draper and Kaylee Serrano. For boys track and field, Nikolai Rybecki. And for girls track and field, Emma Carroll. We now move things on to our Team Academic Awards. Now, the purpose of this award is to promote the true meaning of student athlete, students coming before the word athlete, and to reward excellence in academics across all of our programs. Now, these recipients have accumulated the highest grade point average on their respective varsity teams after a minimum of 2 semesters. We start with fall sports. For boys cross country, Zishan Siddiqui. Girls cross country, Hannah Vickers. For our football team, Keelan Dyson. Fall cheerleading, Lanaya Beck. For girls golf, Jessica Moran. Men's soccer, Matthew Miller. Women's soccer, Annabelle Perkins. And for our boys tennis team, Braden Mold. Now to our winter sports. For boys basketball, Keelan Dyson. Girls basketball, Amaya Hoskins. Winter cheerleading, Lanaya Beck. Boys swimming, Zishan Siddiqui. Girls swimming, Jana Guevara. And for our wrestling team, Casey Chisholm. For our spring sports, with baseball, Keelan Dyson. Boys golf, Casey Chisholm. Softball, Brianna Charles. Girls tennis, Fifoloa Ajayi. Boys track and field, Michael Helton. And for girls track and field, Tracy Martins. We now move on to our team MVPs. The Most Valuable Play Award is an honor bestowed upon an individual athlete, not only because they are a great player, but they have also been identified as the person most responsible for their team's success. This will be the time where we get an opportunity to interview and talk with each of our team MVPs from this past season here at Decatur Central. We start off with our MVP for boys cross country. It's Riley Devening.
It feels great to be team MVP second straight year. I'd like to thank Coach Gillum and Coach Shad for all the hard work and dedication they put towards the team, and my teammates for pushing me in practice and motivating me every day, and my parents for being able to support me.
Our girls cross country co-MVPs, Emma Carroll and Ava Schmaltz.
It means the world to be MVP, especially sharing it with Emma Carroll, because we pushed each other all through the cross-country season, all through the summer training. It's been an honor.
I mean, yeah, pretty much to piggyback off what she said, if it wasn't for her, I mean, I wouldn't be as successful as I was this year. She really helped me push myself out of my shell and just be the best athlete I could be this year in cross country.
Our MVP for fall cheerleading is Asher Stevens.
To me, being named MVP for the fall squad means that I was just really a leader and everybody on the team looked up to me, which tells me that I was doing a good job.
Our MVP for football, Javon Tracy.
That means a lot. It's just not really my award, but it's a team award. Couldn't have done with my O-line, my coach for calling the right plays, defensive coordinator, Coach Gooden, really my teammates too, my wide receivers, my D-line, O-line. It's really just a team award, and I really want to appreciate them for that.
Our girls golf MVP was Jessica Moran.
It's a great honor this year. We had my new coach, well, the boys coach, Mr. Hofer. He was great with the girls. I want to thank my teammates for these past 4 years and my family members for supporting me through all of this. So it's a great honor to be MVP 2 times in a row this year. Thank you so much.
Our men's soccer MVP was Braden Downs.
Men's MVP for me I just think it represents the school well, especially the team. Last season we really worked hard, and I think it was the best team that we've had in a very long time. So being able to be that most valuable player and leading our team to where we are really means a lot. I really want to thank Winnicki, our new coach. He did a very good job for coming in as a first year, and everyone accepted him, and he really taught us a lot of things that we really needed to know. And my parents, my dad, my mom, they really support me through everything I go through, and yeah.
Our girls soccer MVP was Jackie Flores.
It means a lot to me. I want to thank my family, coaches, and teammates, and I can't wait to do it again next season.
Our co-MVPs for boys tennis, Connor Martin and Justin Wright.
It means a lot just to show that all my hard work really paid off, and I want to thank my coaches, Romley and Holzer, and then my family just for providing everything and showing hard work pays off.
It means a lot to me. I mean, I played through 7th grade, and I've always tried hard to be able to get this, so it means a lot. A great award to get after showing my senior year coming off strong. I thank my family for always being there for me, my coaches, any camps I attended, and then, of course, my doubles partner, Connor Martin.
Volleyball team MVP was Kylie Eads.
It's an honor to be MVP. I want to thank my coaches, my teammates, and my family for all they've done.
Now to our winter sports MVPs. For boys basketball, it was Javon Tracy.
It means a lot, especially when Coach Thurber is his first year, and he's been assistant coach for over 20 years now, so I think he deserves it. So I really dedicate this to him and Coach Brown, too.
Our girls basketball team MVP was Cadence Thomas.
I just want to thank my coaches and all the people I was with and my teammates for letting me lead. And it's a really good honor, and I'm very excited.
Our winter cheerleading co-MVPs were Reese Adams and Lanaya Beck.
I think us getting a new coach throughout fall season actually helped a lot for winter season, because we were able to do a lot more things with the new coach because she actually involved us in more.
And got more involved as a team and trying to figure out new things. It definitely helped.
Yeah.
Our boys swimming MVP, Jason Frosch.
Well, MVP to me is just the person who puts in the most time to get the most out of it. I put in the time in the pool, so I got the payoff in the end. And people I'd really like to thank my coach and my parents who put me in the program.
Our girls swimming co-MVPs, Andrea Juanico and Lena Zapp.
It means a lot. We try to work really hard, and I'd like to thank Coach Grace and my family. They've been a lot of help for that.
It means a lot to me. I would like to thank my coach, Coach Grace, and my teammates, the girls swim team and the boys swim team.
And our wrestling team MVP was David Oyabodi.
It means a lot to me because I worked really hard this season to get there. And I want to thank my coaches, my older brother, and my practice partners like Peter and like Javian and all them.
Now to our spring sports team MVPs. For our baseball team, it was Braden Coffey.
I feel honored. I mean, I like to thank my coaches, my teammates especially, for pushing me every day in and out, practice, working hard. I thank my parents for always being there for me, my grandparents, they always help me through all of this, and especially with baseball. So, yeah, I feel truly blessed, and thank you.
Our boys golf team MVP was Casey Chisholm.
It means a lot. All the golfers really look up to me as a senior and the captain. To me, it means just I got to keep pushing, and with me leaving this year, I know that there's a lot of kids that are going to come up and take that spot, but really getting MVP does mean a lot. It just helps me be the golfer I am and just keep pushing to be better.
Our softball team MVP was Lacey Boggs.
I would like to thank Don Ivy, because he has been a great support system, and he was here on and off the field. And being MVP means
I feel really good about it, and I'm glad to be out there playing with the people I do, and I just want to thank the whole softball team and Don Ivy.
Our girls tennis MVP was Dylan Wales.
Honestly, just trying my best on the court and encouraging my teammates, even though I'm not doing so good at the moment or anything like that. And I'd like to thank my coaches, my parents, my friends, my teammates, and my best friend Maddie, who's in Wabash and always encourages me after a match or a game.
Our boys track and field MVP, Caleb Hicks.
I definitely want to thank Coach Tate. I've been on the track team for all 4 years, and to be named MVP for my 4th year, it feels good. And the time and commitment that I put in for it is great, so I'm real happy for it.
And our girls track and field MVP was Ava Schmaltz.
To be named MVP for girls track and field is one of the greatest accomplishments at my school, especially for the last sport of the last season. And it's been a long 4 years, and I want to thank Coach Rogie and Coach Josh for watching me grow these past 4 years and having the greatest last season possible for track.
Congratulations to all of our team MVPs from this past season. We now switch gears to focusing on our conference awards. The Mid-State High School Athletic Conference was organized and established all the way back in 1941. Now, since its origination, the Mid-State Conference has produced elite caliber athletes and teams while focusing on education-based athletics and placing a priority on sportsmanship. Now, the following recipients have been recognized as all-conference athletes from this past season in their respective sports. We start with our fall sports. All-conference for girls cross country was Ava Schmaltz. For our football team, all Mid-State Conference accolades go to Halbert Aguirre, Shaiku Diallo, Keelan Dyson, Jackson Galovic, Andy Gibson, Caleb Hicks, Keenan Hicks, Amon Hicks-Jones, Alec Lawson, Brandon Smith, Javon Tracy, and Foster Words. Girls Golf All-Conference, Jessica Moran. Men's Soccer All-Conference, Braden Downs. Women's Soccer All-Conference, Jackie Flores. And Volleyball All-Conference, Kylie Eads. And for our winter sports for boys basketball named All-Conference, Brandon Smith, Javon Tracy, Casey Berry, and Jathan Price. We will announce our all Mid-State Conference spring sports athletes at a later date, so make sure you stay tuned in for that. All right, the Mid-State Medal of Honor. Now, the Mid-State awards each school 2 athletes as the Mid-State Medal of Honor Award winners. Now, the criteria for this award are that the athlete has to be a multi-sport athlete, be of good character, demonstrate good sportsmanship, and be a positive leader in the school, exhibit good conduct, and scholarship. And our 2 winners for this year, to no surprise, fantastic representatives of Decatur Central High School. Our Mid-State Medal of Honor Award winners for 2021-2022 are Jathan Price and Shaiku Diallo. We'd like to welcome in one of our 2 Mid-State Medal of Honor Award winners that happens to be senior Jathan Price. Jathan, congratulations.
Thank you.
This has been a long journey, I know, for you to get to this point. Tell me everything that you've put into getting to this moment, being able to graduate, all the sports you participate in. What's that journey been like for you?
It's been a long journey. The late nights, especially with games, and on Friday nights you want to go out and do things. But it's been a tough one, but it's been fun, and I'm happy to be able to accept this award.
I think many people would see you as a basketball player, but I think before I even got here, I knew you as a basketball player. But you play soccer too. Where did the love from soccer come from for you to play on the pitch?
Soccer was my first sport. It's the first sport I've ever played, and I've loved the sport ever since. So,
what position you play?
Striker.
Okay. How many goals this year?
Well, actually, on the team I played every position.
Okay.
I played mainly defender on the school team.
Okay.
So,
where do you feel like you've grown the most then as a soccer player, from when you started as a freshman to when you finished up this year?
I feel like I developed more as a leader over the years, as I was one of the young guys by playing the varsity team, so a lot of the older guys took me in, but as they left, I had become sort of a leader for the young kids to look up to.
Speaking of being a Mid-State Medal of Honor Award winner, the boys basketball team finishes up this year as your senior year, Mid-State champs. What did it mean to finish up your season, your career, winning the conference?
It meant a lot. Me and the guys wanted to leave a legacy here in school, and it's cool to be able to have something that we can look back on as a group.
What is going to be your favorite memory from either basketball, soccer, whatever it may be? What are you going to remember the most and your fondest memory from being here at Decatur Central?
Just my friends. A lot of the guys that I've met along the way, they just made everything so much more fun and enjoyable. It's great to be around them, and I'm happy to make connections with them now and see them forever. So
Absolutely. All right. What's your future plans? What's next for Jathan Price?
I'll be attending Purdue University to hopefully become an engineer, but I never know where life's going to take me. So that's where I see myself in a few years.
I'm biased. That's where I graduated from. So you're picking a very good school. Purdue University is very lucky to have you. So any lasting words that you can leave for those who are coming behind you from basketball, soccer, whatever it may be? What do you hope to leave behind for those student athletes coming up then?
To always work hard and persevere, and it may be a struggle now, but it'll be worth it in the end.
I like that. Very nice. That's your Mid-State Medal of Honor Award winner. 1 of 2. It's Jathan Price. Jathan, congratulations. Best success moving forward.
Thank you.
We now welcome in our other Mid-State Medal of Honor Award winner. That happens to be Shaiku Diallo. Shai, first off, congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell us about your journey that you've gotten here. You've played basketball, football, you run track. It's been a long journey to get to this point. How have you gotten here?
I would say just patience. My freshman year, I started off playing all 3 sports. And to be honest with you, if you had told me freshman year that I'd be here now going to Davidson to play football, I probably wouldn't have believed you. Because to be honest with you, I wasn't as in love with football as I was with basketball. Sure. So I was thinking I was going to play basketball somewhere in college. But something just happened between sophomore and junior year where that love ramped up again, and I was just full set on being a football player. So yeah.
You opened the door for me. What is it like to go to a school that has Steph Curry as an alum? Because that's pretty cool right there.
It is. It's exciting getting to go to a school like that. High academic school, good campus, good people around the place. So, and it's not just like the football aspect of it. I'm really looking forward to my education part too. By the end of my freshman year, I should be getting a lot of opportunities at some really high-class internships, especially with the degree I'm pursuing. So I'm looking forward to all of it, just the full experience.
Tell us about what degree you are pursuing, what major, what you're going into.
I'll be pursuing economics, probably a minor or double majoring with economics and finance. A lot of the football players on the team get internships with a lot of banks in Charlotte because it's a big hub for that. Getting paid a lot of money just for internships, so I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's great. So you've really grown as a defensive back, especially in the last couple of years. I think just about everyone would say that, especially the coaching staff. Where do you feel like you've grown the most as a football player?
As a football player, I would probably say just being more vocal, trying to be more of a leader on the team. In the beginning, my freshman year, I started off playing quarterback. That was a brand new position to me. It was something I'd never done before. Yeah. So I kind of had to be the leader of the freshman team already just off that, but I wasn't really vocal. To my senior year, being a safety, playing in the back, seeing everything before everybody else sees it, if I feel like letting people know where they should be at, stuff like that. So I would just say being able to communicate better. I still had my bumps along the way. Learning how to talk to people, stuff like that, but that's just something all leaders need to go through. So, yeah, I would say being more vocal.
Speaking of being vocal, I think that this senior class that you're graduating with, it seems like you guys are all friends, you're all brothers, you all get along with each other. How have you guys been able to establish such a close bond? Where does that stem from?
I think just, from the core, we've been playing with each other since, first, second grade, playing against each other. Over at Valley Mills on the youth football leagues. Has some great games against Caleb Hicks, Keenan Hicks, Foster, Javon, all that stuff. So all of them. So and then playing together during All-Star season. I think that core is really what started everything, and then just from there we branched out. Foster's working with the linemen. We got the skill guys working with the skill guys. Just trying to bring everybody together. One thing Coach Enright tried to talked to us about before this season that he felt like we lacked our junior year was everybody being together. So I feel like our senior year we worked more on everybody being together, not just us being our one little circle, stuff like that.
Yeah, you could definitely see that. What's the lasting memory? What's the one memory game moment that you're gonna just never forget from your 4 years here?
Definitely that first game against New Pal, because I was on the field at the state championship my freshman year when we lost to them. So it was just a cool experience, not only to beat them, but like how we beat them, having to fight through cramps, because I was one of the dudes cramping out there. I know, it was bad. So, and then all the way up into the last second where they recovered that second onside kick, and then defense having to be on the field, stopping them. Great play at the end. Well, great technical play, getting them to jump off sides, pushing back 5 more yards. All of it. And then up until the last missed field goal, and then everybody running onto the field. It was just a great experience. And it was like our first game back full capacity, so the crowd was into it. It was just a great experience.
It was a great way to start off that season. You left a lot of lasting memories, Shai, and we appreciate all that you've done. Congratulations, and we can't wait to see you to succeed at Davidson.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations to Shaiku and Jathan Price, our 2021-22 Mid-State Medal of Honor Award recipients. All right, let's go to All-County now. The Marion County Athletic Association was established in 1928. Now, Marion County is home to 16 schools that compete yearly in various tournaments and recognized nationally as a home to some of the United States' premier prep athletes and athletic programs. Now, the following athletes have been recognized as a part of this elite group as an all-Marion County athlete. We start with our fall sports. All-Marion County for girls cross country, Ava Schmaltz. All-County for football, Jackson Galovic, Caleb Hicks, Brandon Smith, and Javon Tracy. For girls golf, All-County, Jessica Moran. And All-County for volleyball, Kylie Eads. For boys basketball, All-County, Casey Berry, Brandon Smith, and Javon Tracy. And our Marion County Athlete of the Year nominees from Decatur Central High School were Ava Schmaltz and Javon Tracy. And one of our nominees did indeed end up being named Marion County Athlete of the Year. And who else could it be but Javon Tracy? We announced this on Thursday. Javon continuing that Tracy legacy. Now, this is for the entire county across all sports. He was the Marion County Football Athlete of the Year, but now Javon, the Indy Star Marion County Male Athlete of the Year. Here is the video that officially announced it that we debuted on Thursday.
Senior number 2, Javon.
You know who I am. You don't know where I am. And you'll never see me coming.
And we will announce our all-Marion County honorees for spring sports at a later date. All right, so each year, athletes earn honors from respective coaches associations and/or the Indiana High School Athletic Association for excellence in athletic performance. Now, the following recipients earned All-State or IHSAA recognition. We start with football All-State. Javon Tracy was named a member of the IFCA Top 50 team. And named IHSAA All-Class 5A were Shaiku Diallo, Caleb Hicks, Brandon Smith, and Foster Words. Our IHSAA individual qualifiers from this past season for boys cross country regional qualifiers were Cy Torres and Riley Devaney. For girls cross country, our semi-state qualifiers Emma Carroll and Ava Schmaltz. And for wrestling, our IHSAA individual qualifiers Javian Jones qualified for regionals, Peter Sells qualified for regionals, and David Oyabodi, a semi-state qualifier for our wrestling team. And our girls golf regional qualifier, Jessica Moran. We now welcome in Jessica Moran, semi-state qualifier, regional qualifier, all-conference. I think I forgot 2 or 3 of them, but incredible career. First off, congratulations on a phenomenal career at Decatur Central. I want to know, okay, I'm a terrible golfer. Is it more mental or is it more physical with golf, you think?
Definitely more mental.
Okay, that's what I thought too. And I'm not very mentally strong. So, okay, how can you be mentally strong when it comes to playing golf?
You know, just take it one shot at a time. You have a bad shot, just let it go. Don't let it frustrate you on every hole. You know, play one hole at a time. Don't think about it. You know, just relax. Kind of just take a deep breath. You know, don't think.
You make it sound so easy.
Yeah.
I wish it was that easy. You make it look so easy. So you're one of our greatest girls golfers in Decatur Central history. How did you get started in golf? Where'd that passion come from then?
Yeah, so I started in 6th grade. I was just looking for something to do. My parents, they both, dabbled in golf and they wanted me to get started. So it wasn't really until like the summer before 8th grade that I really started like hammering down on I wanted to be better. I went to golf camps like over the summer. I worked with the first tee. I got private lessons, so just wanted to be better. You know, so just getting all that in together.
Do you feel like you accomplished everything you wanted to in your career here at Decatur Central?
Yeah, and honestly, a little bit more. I never thought like it would be so good. I don't know.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's great. I love hearing that. Who do you contribute most of your success to? Whether it's a person or maybe something you came up with or something you found in your time here. Who do you contribute the most of your success to?
Definitely my family. They're always very supportive. You know, letting me get private lessons with my private lessons coach, Chris Clemens. He's at Winding River. So, just big thanks to them.
And Coach Hofer, I know, has done a lot for you. Coach Hofer. What's the one thing? Give me a good Coach Hofer memory or story that you're going to take away from your 4 years here.
Let's see. Well, there was a big one when we were playing at regionals. It was not a great day, but he just always was there right beside me, just giving me the best support that I could get. Just like keep your head up, you know, don't let that shot affect you, how you play, just play your best and you'll be fine. So,
love that.
Yeah.
Tell us about what you're doing next. What's your next step? What's college look like? What can everyone expect from you after Decatur Central?
So I will be going to Indiana University in Bloomington, and I will be studying biochemistry. I'm still planning on playing golf recreationally and helping with the first tee, doing some coaching with that, getting more young people involved, and especially young girls involved in golf. So that's awesome. Yeah. Well, we cannot wait to see you succeed beyond Decatur Central. Congratulations on all your accomplishments, and we look forward to seeing you at IU. Thank you. Our IHSAA team qualifiers, girls cross country qualified for regionals. And our team champions from this past season here at Decatur Central High School. Our football team were named Mid-State Conference champions for the 2021 season. And our boys basketball team under head coach Brian Serber were named Mid-State Conference champions for the 2021-2022 season. We now move on to Academic All-Conference All-State. The following Student Athlete Award recipients have been recognized by the Mid-State Conference as Academic All-Conference. Now, this award is given to any graduating senior who has accumulated the 3.5 GPA or higher. We start with our fall sports. Academic All-Conference for cross-country, boys cross-country. Zishan Siddiqui, Isai Torres, Dimitri Zayrung, and Julian Zayrung. For football, Keelan Dyson and Brandon Smith. For men's soccer, Marcus Herrera, Matthew Miller, Brandon Morgan, and Jathan Price. For women's soccer, Annabelle Perkins. And for fall cheerleading, Reese Adams and Lanaya Beck. To our winter sports, for boys basketball, Academic All-Conference, Keelan Dyson, Jathan Price, Tim Sanders, and Javon Tracy. For girls basketball, Alicia Gabier, Grace Gill, and Izzy Wilson. For our winter cheerleading team, Reese Adams. For boys swimming, Zishan Siddiqui,
Chad Williams. For girls swimming, Azura Ferrario, Ava Schmaltz, and Escarlett Cortez. And for our wrestling team all-conference, Casey Chisholm and Peter Sells. We will announce our academic all-conference spring sports award recipients at a later date. Let's move things on to our big awards. These are the big ones for our big-time student athletes, 10 in total. And we start first with our Community Health Network Scholarship Award, which means we will turn things over to our fantastic athletic trainers, Nicole DeStefano and Christina Ryder.
Each year, Community Health Network presents 2 $1,000 scholarships to 2 graduating seniors. We are pleased to continue this for our 10th year. These athletes have demonstrated their ability to put others first, are great leaders, and exhibit high standards in school, life, and athletics.
This year, our female winner has a 3.4 GPA. She's a 5-sport athlete participating in 4 sports her senior year. She was nominated for the Tamika Catchings Rising Star Award. She's going to attend UIndy and will participate in track and cross country. Our female winner is Emma Carroll. Our male recipient is a 3-sport athlete. He'll graduate with a 4.339 GPA and 9th in his senior class. He is nominated for the IHSAA Cato Memorial Scholarship and has won the Trent Comm Memorial Scholarship. He will be attending Hanover College, where he was selected as a Benjamin Templeton Scholar. He will be playing football and baseball, majoring in biochemistry and minoring in kinesiology. Our male winner is Keelan Dyson.
We now welcome in one of our 2 Community Health Network Scholarship Award winners. That happens to be Emma Carroll. Emma, congratulations. As Ms. Nicole mentioned, 4 sports. How do you have time to do everything that you do?
I would say a lot of it's just like working around schedules, finding the free time. I personally don't like enjoying just like sitting around doing nothing. So having the 4 sports just like pushed me to be better in everything, and then also pushed me in the classroom to maintain the grades to stay eligible.
So I can speak to those grades, by the way. You're doing great in my English class. Emma is one of our great runners that we've had here at Decatur Central. I want to talk about your partner in crime across country and track. That happens to be Ava Schmaltz. What is it with you two that it seems like you just gel together? Everything works when you two are, whether you're running on the track or whether you're running cross country.
I'd say we both definitely have that competitiveness in us where we just want to be the best we can. And so for both of us to have that, it really helps because no matter what, she pushes herself, but then it also helps push me. And then when she gets tired, I push myself to be better, and then it just pushes her. So we just have that connection, just work to just keep pushing each other to be our best.
Love that. That's awesome. Obviously, you'll be remembered for the school records, but I think you'll go down as one of those great athletes that can do everything. Is that something you felt like you had when you were younger, that I can't sit still, I got to do stuff? Where did you feel like, where did that come from then?
Honestly, I'd have to say I don't know, just always wanted to try something new, just be in the mix with it all, just stay busy, just wanted to try everything I could possible.
It's working. I think it's working. Yeah. So University of Indianapolis, that's where you're going to be headed. There goes your scholarship. We're going to make sure that is prominently displayed. So why UIndy? Why did the University of Indianapolis stand out for you?
So they have a great cross-country and track program. They have for a while now. And overall, when you look at it, if I end up not running my freshman year, they overall have the better schooling. It's close to home, so I can come home whenever I want. And I didn't want to go too far anyway, so it just works out for it.
It's perfect. It's all the way around. It's perfect. What's the one memory you're going to leave with that you'll never forget from your 4 years here? I know you have so many great ones, but pick one that you can say, that's the one I'll never forget.
Oh, that's a hard one.
It's a tough one, I know. You have a couple school records that you can pick between. You have a couple big, great memories on the basketball court. Where do you go? What do you pick?
I'd have to say probably breaking the 4x8 school record because, it was me, Ava, Jamila, and Maddie, and all season our coaches were told us, oh, we're going to get it. And there for a while it's maybe, whatever, it's early in the season. But then a couple meets when you get close to it, it's yeah, so then you have that drive to get it, and when you get it, it's just you're in the moment, it's just a different feeling that you'll never be able to have again.
We'll make sure we put that picture up again because, that's one of those photos that you guys are all holding the baton. That's one of those photos that you'll never forget from your time here. All right. Lasting quote? What do you leave with? What do you want to leave upon the upcoming class? What's words of encouragement that you would leave for them?
Just give it your all and never give up no matter what.
I think she pretty much embodies that. Yeah. Emma, congratulations. We can't wait to see you succeed at UND, and best of luck going forward.
Thank you.
We now welcome in our Community Health Network Scholarship Award recipient, one of our two that happens to be Keelan Dyson. Keelan, first off, congratulations. What a journey it's been for you to make it to this point. What do you feel like has been the reason for your success? Why are you here today?
I would say one of the reasons for my success would be my parents just pushing me every day. And they kind of like set the foundation for me just to do things on my own.
I got to know about between football, baseball, and basketball. What was your first love? And obviously, I mean, I know you played so many sports, but what do you feel like was your first sport that you really loved the most?
I would say definitely baseball.
Why baseball?
Growing up, baseball I was probably the best at, and I think it was just the most fun for me. I would always be out playing wiffle ball in the neighborhood and all of that. So it was one of my favorites for sure.
Do you feel like you have a player that you look up to or you model your game after? Because I know you're playing outfield right now, but I know you like to play third base short. Yeah. So where do you feel? Who was the guy you looked up to when you were growing up then?
Yadier Molina is definitely my favorite player.
Nice.
Growing up, I was a catcher, and then I kind of just moved around everywhere. So he's still my favorite player.
That's a good one right there. So you're a Cardinals fan?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't hold that against you as a Cubs fan, but that's all right. So you're going to Hanover next year. Why Hanover? What made them stand out above the rest of your options?
I would say one thing about Hanover is I got accepted into a physician scientist diversity program. So every summer I'll have an internship up around Riley Hospital. And also just football and baseball wise, I know I'll be able to go in there and be able to make a impact freshman year in both the programs.
I think many coaches would probably see you as a football player, but they'd see you as undersized. But when you get out on that field, it's almost like you're 6'4", 260. Where do you feel like you get that extra bit of physicality, or like that? It seems like you play bigger than what you are on the football field.
I would say definitely I use my speed, but just going out there and not thinking about size at all and just using all my strength is just how I play bigger than what I think I am.
If you haven't seen him play, I mean, you get a chance to see him play at Hanover, but I don't know what it was, but you're one of the smallest, biggest players I think I've ever seen on a football field. But do you take that from your parents? Do you take that from someone else you watch? Where does it come from?
I think it's just the adrenaline and just being out there on Friday nights it's just something else. Just you go out there and you just feel like you're bigger than everybody else.
I like that. What is your favorite memory from your time here at Decatur? I know you have so many to choose from, but if you could take one memory, what's the one you take away from your 4 years here?
I would say just this year's football season with the New Pal game and the Plainfield games. Those are probably the most memorable games. With the Plainfield game being homecoming, and I made a bunch of big plays that game, and also the New Pal game was just a super close game, and that was fun.
Those are two good ones right there. And also got to mention Mid-State Conference champions for basketball. That was, first time it happened in a couple of years. What did it mean to do that in Coach Serb's first year, in your senior year then?
I think that was really fun. I think for basketball, the Whiteland game was one of my biggest games. And over time I came in, and they just put me in on defense, offense. And so I came in on defense, and they inbounded, and I got a big steal for Javon Dinn to make the game-winning basket after that.
Jack of all trades, you do a little bit of everything, and then he's going to do big things when he leaves the field at Hanover. Keelan, we appreciate all the time. Congratulations on everything you've done, and we'll look forward to seeing you graduate coming up next week, and then also seeing you succeed further on.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations to Emma and Keelan once again on being named our Community Health Network Scholarship Award recipients. We now switch gears to our National Guard Award, and that award will be presented by Staff Sergeant Destiny Brown.
Hi, my name is Staff Sergeant Brown, and I'm a recruiter with the Indiana Army National Guard. Today I have the honor of presenting the Student Athlete Awards to Kylie Eads and Caleb Hicks. The Student Leadership Award is presented to the two seniors, male and female, for their excellence in leadership on and off the court. In the National Guard, we commend leaders, especially young individuals, who strive to be the difference for their team. Teamwork is important. The dedication that you have to each other, your mission, your overall agenda to help everybody succeed is what we commend in the Army throughout all the branches of the United States military as well. We thank you for everything and the hard work and dedication you put into your senior year and throughout the course of your high school experience. Good luck in your future endeavors.
We now welcome in our Indiana National Guard Award winner, Kylie Eads, right here. Kylie, congratulations. I know you're a big, obviously you play volleyball, but softball is your main sport. That's what you're going to be playing in college. How did you get involved in softball?
Whenever I was younger, my brother played baseball, so I was always at the field with him. And then I wanted to try it, so at 4 years old, I was playing softball at Carson Park in Decatur. So
that's how it got started. Did you ever envision you becoming the starting pitcher, one of the top players here at Decatur Central?
I always wanted to be up there, but I never thought I would.
And now you're here. What are you going to take away from your time as a softball player? What's one of the big takeaways from being around Coach Ivy, the team? What are you going to remember the most?
Just the environment and the support system that they had.
That's a big deal. That's obviously a big deal. Absolutely. You played volleyball as well. So how did you get involved in volleyball then? Because I know softball is your sport, but volleyball you were team MVP this year too.
Yeah. Volleyball was like elementary school. We had clinics and stuff, and I thought it would be pretty cool to try and play, and I just stuck with it, and I really liked it. So
I love the anger and ferocity you come at with the ball with every time. And I got to PA announce a lot of her volleyball games this year, so it was always fun to say Kylie Eads with the kill. It always fired me up. Your future plans. You're going to Southern Indiana. Tell us about what's next for you next 4 years then.
I'm going to be playing softball, and I'm going to be majoring in geriatrics, so hopefully after that I'll be taking care of old people. So
Kylie's got a passion for the older generation, which is so cool. It's fantastic. I know you went into Southern Indiana knowing it was going to be D2. Now it's going to be D1. Excited, nervous, scared?
I'm excited but also nervous. I know that I had a setback a couple years ago thinking I always wanted to go D1, but the struggle that I thought I would have going D1 just with the time and having to do schoolwork and then having to leave early to go to softball and all this and that, but I think it'll be a good time. I think I'll make it.
You're going to dominate. You're going to be awesome. Kylie, we are so excited for your future. Congratulations on all you've done here at Decatur Central, and best of luck going forward.
Thank you.
We now welcome in our Indiana National Guard Award winner. That happens to be Caleb Hicks. Caleb, first off, congratulations.
Thank you.
I want to start with what we kind of talked about off camera, but 4 Decatur Central Hawks will be going to Indiana Wesleyan University.
Mm-hmm.
Where did that happen? How did that start? You guys are all playing football. Mm-hmm. How did that pipeline get started there?
We went up for a visit. It was a good visit. They really liked my brother and they liked me as well. I was kind of on the bubble between them and somebody else, but my brother, he really liked it and wanted to go there. And it was a real family atmosphere. I loved it. So, I decided to go next. And, my cousin came and then my other friend came. So it was fun. Just great.
That's awesome. Yeah, you play football, you play track. Was football your first love? What started then with you with athletics?
Football was definitely my first love.
Okay.
I got into track because my mom, she was a track star when she was in high school. But football's always been there. Started when I was 5. I've been in Decatur my whole life. Played in the DYFL Flag League, so It's been great.
Now, when I see you play, I think anyone who watches you play, you don't run, you glide. I'm sure everyone's told you that before. It looks like Derrick Henry running. Where did that come from? How do you think that got started? Like it's like your feet aren't even touching the ground when you're running.
I've kind of liked I didn't want to just have one dimension to my game. I didn't want to just be fast and I didn't want to just be strong. I kind of wanted to be both. So to be able to, stiff arm people and outrun them is great. That's just always what I've wanted to do and model.
Who is the guy you model your game after? Who was your idol growing up then in football?
It's funny because my idol growing up was a defensive player. It's Troy Polamalu.
That's a good one right there.
But offensive-wise, I like Le'Veon Bell. I love the Steelers. So.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you stick with the Steelers. They didn't put out the Colts many times in the playoffs before in the past, so that's fine. What's your favorite memory from your time here at Decatur? What's that one signature moment in 4 years that you're going to be like, yeah, I'll never forget that?
My one signature moment was probably sophomore year against Whiteland. It was my 3rd game starting. And I needed to get my feet wet. I didn't do really well the first 2 games. And, I really did real well. That game had 80-something yards, something slight. But it was good. And I had a real turning point in the game that helped us win it. So
it seems like you guys in your senior class are so close. I mean,
yeah.
we see senior classes that are close all the time here at Decatur, but it just feels like you guys are different. How did you develop that bond with those guys?
Well, It all started in 2nd grade. That's when we became an all-star team. I traveled with these guys, went to Tennessee and Crown Point, and we did that all the way up until 6th grade. So I've been playing with these guys my whole life, and they also live in my neighborhood, so we always just went out and chilled and hanged out. So it was all good, and, you know, those are my brothers, and I'm happy that we're all going to the next level. So that's really what I'm excited about.
All right, let me leave you with, what are you going to miss the most about Decatur Central?
Probably the atmosphere, the environment. Like I said, I've been here my whole life, and this is all I know. And the community's always behind you, and they're always rooting for you. So that's one thing I'm definitely going to miss.
Well, we're going to get to see this guy gliding at Indiana Wesleyan when he gets there. Caleb, congratulations on all your accomplishments. We can't wait to see you succeed at the next level.
Thank you.
Congratulations once again to Caleb and Kylie. We now go on to our United States Marine Corps Award winners, and that award will be presented by Sergeant Matthew Pardo.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sergeant Pardo, and I have the honor this year of presenting the Distinguished Athletic Award for Decatur Central High School on behalf of the United States Marines. Since the United States Marine Corps was established over 230 years ago, we have enjoyed some of the most demanding physical standards in the world. In order for the Marine Corps to be successful in its mission, we have required our Marines to be in their absolute top physical condition at all times. The Marine Corps realized the foundation for good physical fitness is laid in high school athletic organizations in addition to good training habits. High school athletics are well aware of their teamwork and discipline, two important elements that make Marines. For this reason, the United States Marines takes great pleasure in promoting high school athletic programs by presenting the Distinguished Athletic Award for outstanding high school athletes, who are recognized for displaying courage, poise, self-confidence, and leadership. This year's recipient is Alicia Gablier and Casey Chisholm. Congratulations.
We now welcome in our United States Marine Corps Award winner, Alicia Gablier. I said it right, correctly?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Awesome. So if that name sounds different, Alicia is one of our foreign exchange students from France. So tell us how in the world you got to Decatur Central then for this year.
I don't even know, to be honest. So last year I chose to become an exchange student to improve in English because I will need it in my future career. So I applied for an organization that do that everywhere in the world. And first, I didn't want to come in the United States. Yeah. I wanted to go in Australia, but their frontier was still closed.
Okay.
So I couldn't go there. And like I love basketball, and the United States, it's a land of basketball.
Yeah.
So I decided to come here, and my whole family chose me. So Grey Bulls, and I arrived there.
Yeah, and now you're here.
Yeah.
So was basketball your first love then? Is that your first love as a sport?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I play basketball since I'm 6 years old.
Okay.
And I do boxing too in France. But we don't have really clubs here.
Sure.
So, yeah.
So who's your favorite basketball player, if you could pick one?
Kylian Hayes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he came, so when he was younger, he was in the regional team where I live.
Okay.
And I went in this regional team too. So I knew him by his name. He was, I think he's 4 or 5 years older than me.
Okay, that sounds about right.
And he was already very good, and he came play in my club. So I watched him play when he was like 15 years old.
Nice.
So yeah, it's a good memory.
That's cool. What's been the most challenging part about being here in the States, being here at Decatur Central, coming from France?
It was to be understanding by everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. My first week, I couldn't speak. I couldn't understand. It was a real mess. Yeah. But now, I'm very happy, and yeah, I feel like I improved a lot.
Okay? So I got to ask, what's your favorite food then in the States now? What have you started to enjoy the most then being here?
I don't really like American food.
You don't? Oh my gosh.
No, I think the only thing I like here is breadsticks. And I don't know. I don't even know if it's Americans or not. But yeah, breadsticks and peanut butter.
Breadsticks and peanut butter. Okay, well that's a good thing. We don't have any good macaroons around here, do we?
No. I tried one pastry downtown. It was okay, but still.
Not the same.
No.
Okay. We can't hold a candle to France's pastries, I guess. You also run track as well.
Yeah.
Obviously you're basketball first, so how did you get into track then, being here?
So last summer, to stay in shape and even during COVID, I started running every day.
Okay.
So when I came here, I was still running every day, and I feel like I missed it during the basketball season. So I wanted to try to start again. And yeah, I never had a coach, so it was like kind of weird at first. But I really enjoyed it.
Very nice. What's going to be your favorite memory from being here then? When we know you'll go back to France soon, but what's going to be the one thing you take away from your time here that you'll never forget being here?
I think it's playing sports with the school, because we don't do that in France, and I think it's the only country where we can do it. We always like play travel team or thing like that.
Sure.
But I mean, it's not the same atmosphere than being in the school with all your friends that are here every games and all of that.
Of course.
It was cool.
Well, we've certainly enjoyed having you here. It's been awesome to have
Thank
you.
you.
It's if you don't know anything about our foreign exchange program here at Decatur Central, it's incredible. We have kids that come from around the world that come here, and Alicia is one of the many that continue to succeed. But best of luck going forward, and we look forward to seeing all your successes once you leave and go back to France.
Thank you so much.
We now welcome in one of our 2 Marine Corps Award winners from the 2021-22 season. It happens to be Casey Chisholm. Casey, first off, congratulations. I know it's been a long journey to get here. Tell us why you feel like you're here today and why you're winning this award.
As I came into high school, I had many friends, and my brother and his friends were playing sports and everything that they got me into. So I really wanted to be more like them, kind of help me fit in a little better, and had my confidence level higher. So as I started, I just was confident, held myself accountable and everything, and just kept pushing each and every day. I'd stay after either on the golf course or on the wrestling mats late to put in more time and to be able to keep climbing that ladder to the top.
I don't know many people that wrestle and play golf. That's very unique. How did you get involved in both sports?
So I come in elementary school. Mark Everman, one of my good friends, he got me into that. And then so I wrestled since 6th grade. That I fell in love with that. So that was really my main sport. And then coming into high school, my brother picked up golf from his friends, and I went to the matches. I mean, it was kind of a little weird at first, but him and his friends played, so they talked me into it. I picked up a club. We went and bought a cheap set of clubs that played against sports, and ever since then, I fell in love with it. It's a fun sport, so I guess they don't really go good together, but it's 2 sports I love doing. So.
I think they go well together. You're successful in both, I would say. What do you feel like is something you've really developed and grown as a wrestler? Because obviously it's such a niche sport. There's not a ton of people who have wrestled, but it's also one of the most challenging sports that you can compete in as well.
So I feel like wrestling's really taught me, it's really strengthened me as a whole person. I mean, I wouldn't say I was soft coming in like before I wrestled, but I kind of wanted to give up easier. So it's really taught me how to keep my head high and just keep pushing through tough times, to never give up, that there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. So, I mean, if you just keep your head high and keep pushing your hardest each and every day, it will get better in the end, and you'll be successful in the future.
Nice. What do you feel like you've learned the most from Coach Schleter, Coach Hofer? What have you taken from them and their guidance?
Really, that they just push me each and every day to be a better man that I am today, and really just help me see that what I'm capable of and everything. Like when I have like a bad attitude or I kind of want to start putting my head down, they always just push me where I can keep going, and that everything's not as dark as I think it is at sometimes and everything like that. So
nice, I like that. Future plans? What's next for Casey Chisholm then?
So I'm not going to college for sports, unfortunately. I just want to go study. So I'm going to Indiana State. I got directly admitted into nursing school, and I'm gonna participate in honors college there. So I want to major in nursing and become a traveling nurse, so I can travel and help others around the U.S. or wherever I go. And then I want to minor in nutrition. So
awesome. You got it all mapped out. I love it. Great to hear. What's the lasting memory? What's that one memory you're going to leave Decatur Central with that you'll never forget from everything that you've experienced, whether it's in athletics, off the field, off the mat, whatever it may be?
The biggest memory is probably just the sporting teams and everything, and all the friendships I've made either from Decatur students or kids from other schools that I've got a bond with or got close with and everything. It's something I'll never forget and be able to talk to them the rest of my life.
Awesome. Well, Casey, we wish you all the best. Good luck, and we look forward to seeing you succeed beyond Decatur Central.
Thank you.
Congratulations once again to Alicia and Casey, our United States Marine Corps Award winners. All right, it's now time to honor our college-bound student athletes. The Metropolitan School District of Decatur Township's goal is to build a college-going culture based on early awareness, planning, preparation, and by nurturing in students the confidence to aspire to a post-secondary educational experience and the resilience to overcome challenges that they may face along the way. Now, the Decatur Central High School Athletic Department supports our district college and career readiness vision as we want to help every student athlete to use the mental, physical, social, and emotional skills and lessons learned through healthy competition as a springboard into their future. Now, the following student athletes, senior student athletes, have made their commitment and signed to compete in their respective sports at the collegiate level while also pursuing their degree. And here are our college-bound senior student athletes. Riley Devening will be running at Franklin College. Emma Carroll will be running at the University of Indianapolis. Ava Schmaltz will be running at Detroit Mercy. Kylie Eads will be playing softball at the University of Southern Indiana. Kylie Hyatt will be playing softball at Lincoln Trail College. Caitlin Fox will be playing softball at Harper College. And Morgan Boswell will be playing softball at Indiana University South Bend. Juan Montano will be playing soccer at Franklin College. Kaylin Dyson will be playing football and baseball at Hanover. And our D1 signings for our football team, Javon Trace will be playing football at Miami of Ohio. Brandon Smith will be playing football at Western Michigan University. And Shaiku Diallo will be playing football at Davidson. We now go on a run of Indiana Wesleyan signees. We start with the Hicks boys. Caleb Hicks at Indiana Wesleyan University. Keenan Hicks, a signee of Indiana Wesleyan University. Along with Ahmed Hicks Jones, a signee for Indiana Wesleyan University for football. Along with Will Starks, also a signee for Indiana Wesleyan University. Andy Gibson signed to play football at the University of St. Francis. Along with Big Kendo Azo, he will also play football at the University of St. Francis. Foster Wirtz signed to play football at Muskingum University. And Jacob James will be playing football at Manchester University. And finally, Jamal Thomas will be playing basketball at Northland Community and Tech College. Congratulations to those fantastic senior student athletes. We cannot wait to see you represent at the next level for the Hawks. All right, athletic blankets are awarded to any graduating senior athlete who has earned and accumulated 10 varsity letters throughout their high school athletic career. And this is a big deal. We have 3 fantastic senior student athletes who have earned athletic blankets. Those 3 fantastic student athletes are Ava Schmaltz, Emma Carroll, and Javon Tracy. And now we're down to our final 2 awards. These are the 2 big awards, our outstanding male and female senior athletes. Rita Sparks was a student athlete at Decatur Central High School in the late 1960s. She was a dedicated student and was on track to earn high honors upon graduation from Decatur Central High School. In the fall of 1969, she was on the way home from volleyball practice when she was involved in an accident on Kentucky Avenue. As a result of her injuries, she lost her life, and it was a devastating blow to the Decatur Central High School community. She represented the absolute best of DCHS. She was a wonderful student and a great athlete. Her integrity and her devotion to DC athletics was well known, and this award represents the caliber of student athlete Decatur Central High School would like to have at all times in our school community. Now, the recipient of this award may not necessarily be the best athlete in our program, but absolutely represents the qualities and positive attitude shown by Rita Sparks in her life as a student at Decatur Central High School. Our 5 nominees for our Rita Sparks Outstanding Female Senior Athlete Award are Ava Schmaltz, Emma Carroll, Jessica Moran, Alicia Gabillet, and Kylie Eads. The winner of the 2021-2022 Rita Sparks Outstanding Female Senior Athlete Award is Ava Schmaltz. All right, here she is, our Rita Sparks Female Athlete of the Year here at Decatur Central High School. That is Ava Schmaltz. Ava, first off, congratulations.
Thank you.
Been a long time coming, I know, but you've made it here. You're graduating, you're leaving, you're getting ready to sign at Detroit Mercy as we record this right now. So there's a lot happening, a lot of emotions. Tell me what's going through your head right now.
A lot. But also like nothing at the same time because I can't think of everything at once. But
there's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. All right. If you could pick a favorite sport, you do so much. What's your favorite sport? You do swimming, track, cross country. I assume there's probably another sport in there that you've probably done in the past.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I grew up doing sports, but I've probably done like every sport out there. But running's my favorite. I mean, it's what I've stuck with, and it's what I've been training for these past 4 years. But yeah, like cross country, track are like my favorites. I love the long distance stuff, so.
So mentally, I was going to ask you that. So mentally, it has to be draining to know that, okay, I've got this amount left. I still have to run. It's not like a sprint where it's just 100 meters and go. You got to go 1,600, sometimes even longer. How do you handle that as an athlete, being out there and going for that long amount of time?
It takes training and trusting the process of your training. If I set small goals at a time and not look at a big goal, then if I set small goals, it will get me to that bigger goal. And the training, like holding that long mileage, it takes a lot of miles for that 1 mile.
Uh-huh.
And which is what I love. I mean, I don't do it just for the sport of it. I do it for like my health, my mental health.
Right.
Because it's like pretty great. I love running, which is like bad to say. You're probably thinking I'm crazy, but
no. Well, yeah, okay, maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
I don't run as much as you do. Okay, so I know you're a great student. How many miles do you think you've run so far in your lifetime?
I don't know.
Probably, at least, I could guess 5 digits. So like probably 10 to 20,000?
Probably.
Okay. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's transition to swimming, because I think people who see you as a runner, whether it's cross country, track, but you're also a swimmer as well. How did you get involved in swimming?
Wow. I started swimming in 6th grade, but only for the season time. Like I definitely don't do it year round. I did it because my friends were interested in it when I was in 6th grade, and it's a socialized sport, and it's a good sport. Like it prepares me for track season.
Of course.
And I build a lot of friendships in swimming, and yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Do you feel like you've accomplished all your goals here at Decatur Central? You've done everything you set out to achieve?
I believe so. I try to leave my mark everywhere I go. Like middle school, I was top 10 for the cross-country races. Here, gotten like MVP and stuff, and just try to leave my mark everywhere I go. I don't believe it's over, but yeah, I love Decatur Central, so I definitely want to leave my mark here, especially as Female Athlete of the Year.
There you go. Love that. Tell us about your future now. So as we were recording this today, Ava's actually getting ready to sign her letter of intent to run at the University of Detroit Mercy. That is a big deal. That is a D1 school.
Yes, it is.
Tell me how excited you are and going through this entire process to get to this point.
That's like my favorite question, honestly, because being signed to a D1 school, I never would have thought that would happen. Like, I dreamed about it and stuff, but if you think about when we got hit by the pandemic, everyone kind of went downhill. Right. And I was like, is this is going to sign for a big school really going to happen? But I told myself, I was like, you got to take it day by day. Trust the process. Just train as hard as you can. And you'll reach the goals that you wanted. Taking small goals at a time and signing to a D1 school is like a big goal. So
Absolutely, yeah, that's a big deal. I mean, we've only got a handful that are signing D1 out of the senior class, and you're one of those handfuls. So I will speak for anyone who's watching right now.
Yeah.
She is the perfect person to show that, you know, putting the time and effort and the energy, you can accomplish your goals in anything you put yourself into. So
yes.
Let me end with, what's your favorite memory from your 4 years here? I know that's a big question.
That is
you
a
have
big
so
question.
many incredible memories from what you did on track to setting new school records. What stands out above all the rest to be the memory of all the memories that you've had?
I would say the 4x8 record
That's what
at
Emma
our
said.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she told me about that. But I think I do want to say, like, with the pandemic and stuff, my coaches believed in me at a time where I didn't, and that stuck with me. And then I used that as motivation because I love my coaches. So, yeah, and then everything led to signing day, and
You made it.
a great award. It's been a adventure.
Well, the adventure is just beginning for you, because the real adventure is coming up next year when you head up to Detroit. So, Ava, congratulations. We are so proud of everything you've done, and we look forward to seeing you succeed beyond Decatur Central.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Ava Schmaltz, our Outstanding Female Senior Athlete Award winner. We cannot wait to see her do great things at Detroit Mercy. All right, Paul A. Hurst was the athletic director here at Decatur Central from 1964 to 1974. He was a teacher before becoming the AD, and Paul was known for his humor, organization, and commitment to students and student athletes. This award represents a graduating senior male athlete who has shown athletic ability, a strong academic record, a commitment to community, and positive attitude towards school and fellow students. This award is dedicated to Paul A. Hurst because he believed that the best senior athlete was not always the most talented, but the most positive representative of Decatur Central High School. Paul Hurst passed away in the summer of 1984 as a result of a massive heart attack, but he represented the best of the character traits that we want from our student athletes here at Decatur Central High School. Our 6 nominees for our Paul Hurst Outstanding Male Senior Athlete Award: Shaiku Diallo, Caleb Hicks, Keelan Dyson, Casey Chisholm, Jathan Price, and Javon Tracy. And the winner of the 2021-2022 Paul Hurst Outstanding Male Senior Athlete Award is Javon Tracy. All right, here he is, our Paul Hurst Male Outstanding Athlete of the Year. It happens to be who else but Javon Tracy. Javon, first off, congratulations. What an amazing 4 years it's been. Can you summarize it at all? I don't know how you can.
Not in words, really.
Yeah.
It's really unpredictable, and it was really an exciting 4 years. It went by fast. Like in the middle of it, you don't think it's going by fast, but once you reach the end, you'll be like, dang, it flew by.
Does it ever hit you or occur to you that, man, I'm the last Tracy that came through here? Like, this is it. I'm the last one.
Yeah, it does. We'll have another one in about like 15 years.
I was going to say, like 15, 18 years, then we'll have our next one in here.
Yeah, my brother just had a baby about like a month ago. Nah, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
So you might have one in about 15 years, but
All
yeah.
right, so it's
yeah,
2020, so 2037, that's when we'll expect the next great Tracy.
yeah.
What, you play football, you play basketball. What was your first sport, like first love? What did you love playing the most when you were younger?
Definitely basketball.
Why?
It just, I don't know. I just really love basketball like a lot more. I love the AAU stuff, the traveling. For football, you don't really travel to different states unless you get to like 7-on-7, stuff like that. But for AAU, for basketball, we traveled ever since I was in kindergarten. We went to probably about 40 states probably just for basketball and football. And football didn't really go into me until that's when high school started. That's when T started getting his offers, and I just really saw him grind and really just strive for greatness. And it's really like the football just grew on me. That's what happens.
I know this is a generic question. You're going to have the right answer, but how much influence do your brothers have on you and who you are today then?
All of it. They motivate me every day. Throughout the season, kind of unfortunate, but I wanted to beat all the records. I want to beat all the records.
Yeah.
And it really just it's really very competitive with us. We all want to be great. We all want to be the best, but we all want to be at the top.
Right.
And it's just they influence me every day, and it's really great to have them.
Okay. Speaking of records, does Larry or Tyrone, do they ever remind you like, yeah, you know what, I got you on that record? How often does that happen?
Every week. Every week. Every time we see each other, we always argue about stuff. Who was better and who did this, who did that, who was faster, who's quicker, and we argue nonstop. And then we show them plays like you didn't do this play, I did this play. It's really just very competitive for us.
Typical brothers. How did your mom keep up with you guys? I don't know how she managed to do that.
I don't know. I don't know. With my mom and my dad, my mom she wasn't all about sports. She was all about grades.
Sure.
If we had C's, we couldn't play. So really, like the grade part, you can get it to her, but the sports part, my dad really put in the sports, and they really worked together and made us who we are today.
Speaking about your parents as well, I don't see. I mean, we see parents at games all the time, but every game I saw either your mom or your dad, usually both. What did it mean to have both parents there every single time you stepped on the court of the field for a game?
It really means, like, I don't really know how to explain it. It really means a lot, like a lot, because these days, especially in this generation, you don't really see kids with both parents. Like you don't really see kids that live with both parents. They have a stepdad, something like that, and we were all blessed with great parents, and they really set the tone for like how a marriage should be. It's been 20 years, and I remember this one time in middle school, they missed my track, and they just felt so bad. And I was like, "Mom, it's okay. I only missed one," and they really felt terrible. But it means a lot.
Now, you've got so many great memories and great plays. Pick one that stands out above the rest. What is that one thing that you're gonna leave Decatur Central and you'd be like, "Yeah, I'm never gonna forget that"?
I've been thinking about this, and I really have two. Okay. The first one was when I helped. So it was my sophomore year, and it was Kenny's senior year, and we were playing. It was in playoff, I'm pretty sure. We were playing like Terre Haute South, I think, or Terre North, one of them, and I think it was like 25 to the left, and I asked Coach Enright to go if I can go in because Kenny was about to break the record for the most TDs ever, I think, and I wanted to get the block, and I did get the block, and he got the TD, so that's the one, and then the other one was I think it was this year, and it was against Perry when I had that punt return, and I went crazy.
We're going to make sure we run that play as we're talking about that. That's one of the most incredible returns I think I've ever seen. Does your mind just go blank when that happens? You're just trying to you're feeding off of the adrenaline when that happens? Yeah.
In that play, I was just thinking like, I got to get a TD. I got to score. Somehow I got to score. So if that didn't, I would have been mad if I didn't score because I was planning on scoring because they don't ever kick the ball to me. So
sure.
They kicked the ball. I said, yeah, I got to score this one.
And you did. Incredible play. What do you want to leave? Any lasting quotes, memories, notes you want to leave anyone who's watching here at Decatur Central with?
Whoever's watching, if it's like athletes or kids, anything like that, really focus on your grades. That's what I did, and that's what really helped me. I got a full-ride scholarship, and not only because I'm good at football, but also because I actually have good grades, all A's and B's. And if you don't have a 3.0, then no matter how good you are, you're not going to really get that many offers that you want, for sure. And really just pay attention in class, stay out of trouble, play as many sports as you can. Sports keep you out of trouble, keep you from doing bad things, and always stay busy and be coachable at all times.
Couldn't have said it better myself right there. We didn't even get a chance to touch on you going to Miami, Ohio, but I will tell you, from me and from everyone here at Decatur Central, we are so excited to see how you succeed at Miami, Ohio. Best of luck. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Javon Tracy, our Outstanding Male Senior Athlete Award winner. And, of course, once again, congratulations to Ava Schmaltz. Those two, oh, my gosh, we cannot wait to see them do great things in the next level. Javon is going to be fantastic at Miami of Ohio. All right, before we put a bow on this whole show, we're going to turn things over one more time to our athletic director, Justin Dixon.
Again, Hawk fans, this is Justin Dixon, your athletic director. Hopefully you enjoyed this digital presentation award show celebrating such great kids. Again, congratulations to all of our award winners, to the underclassmen. We look forward to you coming back this summer, getting started for 22-23. Hope everyone has a great summer. Again, we look forward to seeing you in the fall. As we close this show, I want to give a special thank you to Mr. Robbie Donahoe for his time, effort, and expertise putting together this production. Just a terrific job by him, and really appreciate his time. So, again, congrats, seniors, and go Hawks.
Thank you very much, Coach Dixon. It has been an honor and a privilege to be the host of our virtual awards banquet the last 2 years, and it has certainly been challenging. It's certainly been a labor of love. I absolutely love these kids and these student athletes here at Decatur Central High School, and it's been quite a joy being able to get to interview all of them, talk about their stories and their journeys, because this school is absolutely phenomenal and amazing, and it has been a joy to be here with all of you for these last 2 years. So that puts a bow on this entire show and the 2021-22 athletic season here at Decatur Central High School. We have looked forward to having all of you out at all of our sporting events this past year as COVID restrictions continue to be eased, but we are hoping for another fantastic sports season in 2022-23, as we can't wait to open the doors for all of you to support our amazing student athletes for the 22-23 season. Thank you so much for watching and for enjoying our Athletics Awards banquet. I've been your host, Robbie Donahoe. As always, go Hawks, and forever we will be Decatur proud.